morning. Hopefully, again, this is a productive week. Hopefully, you're in a great week. Hopefully, everyone was blessed. Hopefully, it was um, therapeutic. Last week for me was very therapeutic. Took had a good getaway. I wouldn't say I took a vacation. I don't really take those. I should. Um, Probably will in the summer this summer, but it was pretty much a getaway. I still got work done, but was able to kind of get out the state, get out of town, uh, regroup, recharge, refresh, while also taking care of some business. And so it's good to be back. It's good to be a land in a land of the living. That's always right. Being 10 toes down, not 10 toes up. Being blessed to be alive. Hopefully, uh, everything went well. If not, it's a new day, a new week, new opportunity, fresh start. Just get back on the saddle, start over, try something new, be about your business. Like it is every day that we're alive, we have another 24 hours, and what you do with those 24 hours become your life over time. And so just enjoy it. I've learned that. I've learned to come to grips that life is not going to be exactly how I want it. Life is not going to be uh, everything that I want. Like I'm going to have trials and tribulations. I'm going to have ebbs and flows. I'm going to have ups and downs, peaks and valleys. But I get to have those. That is the one thing that I love. Like I'm here. I'm still here, which is a blessing. Uh, because I have not been paid for my sins. I have not um, felt the wrath of everything that I put into this world and put into this universe. My behaviors, my attitudes, my sins. I've not felt the full weight, the full gravity of those decisions. And so for that, I thank God. And I've learned to continue to just thank Him for grace. And you should too. Uh, just keep going. Like I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I think this is like episode 37 when I started this. And I did not think I would probably go this long. And I'm going to keep going because I know we need it. I need it. You need it. We all need it. And I'm going to just keep moving forward, keep putting one foot in front of the other so I can help others, so I can, create a path, so I can forge a bond, so we can keep going. It's not just for me, it's for everyone. Whoever hears it, whoever listens to it, whoever watches, like I appreciate you all, and hopefully I'm, helping. I love y'all. I thank the world of y'all. Like, even though I don't even know y'all, just the fact that you take the time out your day to listen or watch, I'm appreciative of that. And let's just keep going. Like no matter what you're going through right now, just keep going. Don't like it's almost over. You're close to getting over the hump. You're close to passing the test. You're right there. Don't give up. Like it's at its hardest point because you're right where you need to be. And it's so easy to just turn away. It's so easy to quit. It's so easy to give up. And you'll be more disappointed at the fact that you gave up right when you was about to have your breakthrough. So don't do that. Like dig deep, fight. And that's what I kind of want to talk about. Um, Fighting for what you want, fighting for your dreams, fighting for the life that you want, fighting for your family, fighting for your spouse, fighting for the love of your life, fighting, just fight. And once you get to the point of that you really can't fight anymore, you gotta dig deep and find a little more because it's worth it. Like if it's something that you really, really want, If it's a dream, if it's a job, if it's a car, if it's a relationship, no matter the mistakes, no matter the issues, no matter the circumstances, like fight. Never give up, never quit. If it's an illness or disease, if it's trauma, drama, like fight. Fight for whatever you want. If you really, really want something, make it happen. Fight. Don't give in, don't give up, don't walk away. Because if you start that habit, you're gonna continue that habit. It's gonna become a trend. It's gonna become a part of your nature to just give up. And so every time you get to a tough situation, you're gonna quit. Every time you get to something hard, you're gonna walk away. And it's just gonna become a part. It's gonna be your nature. It's gonna be who you are. And before you realize it, you're gonna be walking away from everything. You're gonna be wondering why you can't finish. And it's because you built that habit of quitting. So fight a little more. Fight as much as you can. And like I said, you get to that point, that breaking point, dig deeper and fight a little more. Because it's the life that you want is on the other side. If you really want it, like if you don't really want it, it's pointless to fight for something you really don't want. Like none of us are perfect. I'm not perfect at all. I I I choose stupidity daily. I mess up daily. I don't want to say mistakes. I really dislike that word. I really dislike the use of mistakes. Like I just don't believe at this, age, at this level of my life, at this point in my life, I don't believe people make mistakes because you get a choice and then you have to decide. So I don't like a mistake is something that you don't know what's going on. Like I just like if you choose to do something, I don't think it's a mistake. So I rarely if ever use the word mistake. And so I choose stupidity. I choose dumb decisions. Like it's not a mistake. I thought about it. Um, I had the choice and I made a decision. And I own that. And we have to do more of that. We have to take more accountability. We have to take more responsibility for our decisions. It's not a mistake. You burn your hand on a hot pot that your parents say is hot. That's not a mistake. Hey, it's not a mistake. You were warned, you had a choice, and you made a decision. Now you gotta live with those consequences. Now your hands are hot. Now your hands burn. Now your skin's burned. Um, I just like it. Like you'll make a mistake and steal candy in a store. You stole it. You had a choice, and you made a decision. You made a decision. And so if you quit, it's not a mistake. You don't mistake and quit. You quit. You make a decision, and you give up. You can't do that. You have to fight. And so that's why I say I choose stupid. I choose stupidity, stupid decisions, stupid choices, stupid actions. I choose that on a day-to-day basis. I admit that, and I shouldn't. Like sin is stupidity. I choose that knowingly. Like I admit that, but that's the cross I have to bear. And so I repent for that daily, and I try to grow every day. Like we all make stupid decisions. We all do things we shouldn't, and we know we shouldn't, and we still do it because of the world, because of whatever reason. Like you don't even have to have a reason. It's just not. You're just uninformed. You just don't really think about it. You don't think it out. You don't think it through. You just do something. Right, wrong, and different. It doesn't like. It's not okay. Don't do it. Don't quit. Don't give up. Like, you're right there. Make better choices. Make better decisions. Because it'll affect your life. You'll wish you didn't. And you'll wonder, and you shouldn't wonder, because again, you had the decision. You had the choice. You made the decision. Now you gotta live with it. I don't mean you gotta be okay with it, but you gotta live with it. You made the decision. You did. No one else. We gotta stop making decisions that affect the rest of our life. Like, you see it every day. Like, individuals making decisions. And this is the thing, I don't want to judge people because they made decisions. Because that moment in their life, they made a wrong decision. They had a choice and they made a wrong decision. We all have been there. It just hasn't been broadcast, it hasn't been magnified, it hasn't been brought to the light. And we all have done things. And some people just get caught. Some people get 20 years, some people get 10 years, and other people get grace. So I thank God for grace. I thank God for mercy. Like, I thank God for prayers. Like, I still believe I'm living on prayers of my grandmother, my mother, my father. That's why I'm in the position that I'm in. That's why I'm so blessed. It ain't because of me. So I make stupid decisions every day. I don't know about y'all, but you gotta be okay with it. But I think that's how you grow. Your life is all your decisions, all your choices wrapped into one. You like, whatever scars you have, whatever issues you have, it doesn't define you because you can shake back. You just gotta fight. You just gotta fight for everything that you want. You gotta fight for anything that's of importance to you. If it's not important, don't fight for it. Don't waste time. I say that again. Do not waste time on minute issues. If it's not important to you, if it doesn't matter to you, leave it alone. It's not worth it. It's not worth your time. But if it is, if it's important to you, if you feel it inside you, like it's something that really matters to you, fight for it. And I just read something what kind of illustrates the fight for something that's very important to you about in Genesis with Jacob. And again, however you read, however you interpret it, Jacob was either fighting God or an angel or a supreme being, however you want to put it, right? And they fought all throughout the night and it became daytime. And the angel or supreme being, spirit pretty much said, let me go. Like, this is the thing. Like, Jacob was winning the battle. He said, let me go. And Jacob's response was, Jacob's response was like, I'm not letting you go until you bless me. I refuse to give up until you bless me. I refuse to give up until I get what I need, until I get what I want. I refuse to give up this fight. And even though win, lose, or draw, I think Denzel Washington said this, I'm leaving here with something. Like, that's the mindset with Jacob. Like, and thinking about it, like, he's in a battle with an angel, a superior being, God, however you want to, but it's a battle that he should lose. But he refused to give up, and he said, I ain't letting you go. It's not happening. This is a moment that I have. This is my opportunity. I need to be blessed. And I'm willing to fight with you as long as possible until I received the blessing. And the response was the angel touched his hip socket, broke his hip, and he still wouldn't stop, right? But he received his blessing. He received what he wanted. He received what he fought for because the angel saw how important it was to him, that he was willing to risk everything for that blessing. The hip will recover. The bruises, the scars, they'll recover. You will recover. Your body will recover. If you quit, you won't. You will always be a quitter in your own mind. And every time you get ready for a fight, it's going to creep back into your mind that you're a quitter, that you're not good enough, that you're not worth it. And that's not the case. If Jacob can do it, and Jacob was fighting an angel, Jacob was fighting, again, if you think like God, and we're not fighting that. We're fighting in everything we're fighting is internal. Everything we're fighting is mental. It's made up in our head that we think we're not good enough. That's not the case. You are fearfully and wonderfully made. So you are good enough. You're more than good enough. You're more than conquerors. And so when you look at that, then you have this understanding, you have this thought process about yourself that are more powerful than I ever can imagine. That nothing can defeat me but myself. But I have to believe that. I have to believe in who I am and who I can potentially become because I was created that way. Everything I need is already inside me. There's nothing external. It's all internal. And if I believe, then I know it's possible. Then I can make it happen. But you gotta be willing to fight. You have to know that this is 12 rounds. Or at least be willing to go 12 rounds. Be willing to go the distance for what you want. Otherwise, you're gonna always get knocked out. I guess like you have to take the mindset, like Denzel said, I'm leaving here with something. I might not leave for what I want, but I'm leaving here with something. I'm not leaving empty-handed. And if you think I'm leaving empty-handed, you'll find out. You're gonna have to cheat. You're gonna have to break my hip. You have to break my fingers. You have to. But this is the thing: you will not break my will. I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna continue. I might fall off, but I'm gonna get back on a horse. I'm gonna get back on the saddle. I'm not giving up. It ain't in me because I don't want that seed of doubt, of unbelief, of quitting to be sold into my life. I'm not willing to risk that. It's not worth it because that seed will continue to sprout in everything that I do in my life. And so I'm fighting. I'm fighting until the end. I ain't giving up. It might seem far off, it might seem dim, but I'm letting this light shine because this light is a part of my fight. This gift that I have is a part of will help me get to where I'm going. And I have to always think of that battle with Jacob because he could have easily been overwhelmed. He could have easily gave up. Like he's fighting a superior being. But he needed something so bad he was willing to die for it. And the universe saw that and rewarded him. But it wasn't without pain. It wasn't without anguish. It wasn't without drama. I'm not going to say stress because we bring that upon ourselves. but how we think. Well, he wasn't stressed. He was determined. He knew something can come from this. And so in this fight, I'm not letting go. This is my dream. This is my goal. This is my livelihood. This is my family. This is how I provide. I'm not quitting. I'm gonna fight you. And I'm gonna leave here with something. I'm getting something out of this. And you're gonna know you are in a fight. You're not the world won't mess with me. Because win, lose, or draw, you're gonna know you're in a fight. I'm gonna leave with something. Like I think that's hilarious, but it illustrates the truth. Jacob left with something. Not he left with a blessing and he left with a bad hip, but he left with something. And he had a story to tell. And he told that story. Like the world knew of the situation. He didn't conceal that battle because it was a blessing. And the blessing is in the storm. It's in the turmoil. Because that story is going to help someone else who's fighting a fight that we don't know about. And when you tell it, and then you talk about overcoming and being more than a conqueror, then that person, someone else will hear it. And they'll say, you know what, I can do it too. And then the next person, I can do it too. And then the next thing you know, we're all blessed. We're all learning. We're all growing. And we're all defeating our doubt. Don't give up. Keep fighting. Whatever it is you're going through, whoever needs to hear that, keep fighting. You're almost there. And when you get there, fight some more. Because it's a never-ending battle in your mind. You have to fight against doubt, unbelief. It's there to confuse you. It's there to slow you down. The world, the universe just wants you to be a step slow. Because if you're a step slow, you'll miss the bus. You'll miss the train. And you can't miss that. Pick up the pace. Run. But remember to run your own race. Run your own race at your pace that is helpful to you, that you can outlast everyone. Again, it's not about outworking anyone, is it? None of that matters. Be the last man standing. Be the last individual to claim the prize, to receive the reward. Fight for whatever you want. Whatever it is that's your desire, fight for it. It's important to you, and so make it a priority every day. Keep fighting. Keep pressing forward toward the mark. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I thank y'all. Like it's not over. Far from over. Your fight will continue, but don't give up. Don't quit. Don't. It's not worth it. But it will be worth it in the end. You will have a story to tell that helps someone else, that pours into someone else. What you're going through is not just for you because you're going through it. And so therefore, when you talk about it, there's somebody else that's probably going to be going through it. So you need to get through and go on the other side so you can open the door for others. So you can leave it cracked for other people to just get through. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Just keep fighting. If I can just keep fighting. It's all in your mind. Everything's here. Fight with your mind, not with your muscles, not with your hands, not fight with your mind. Because that's more than half the battle. If you win the battle of your mind, you are unstoppable. Believe in you. You matter. You're important. This world needs you. The society, we cannot live without you. You balance us. I believe in you. I love you. I trust in y'all. I trust that you're going to keep fighting. I trust that this message will do what it's intended to give you hope. I love y'all. Y'all be blessed. Keep fighting. Don't give up.